I'm Jo-Leigh and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a 15-minute total body workout. So I want you to start all the way standing up at the back of your mat, feet hip width apart and your knees are nice and soft. As you exhale, start to drop your chin down to your chest. We're going to start to peel down through your spine segmentally till your hands come down to your mat. You're going to start to walk your hands out all the way out to your high plank position so your wrists are underneath your shoulders. So you're trying to pull your shoulder blades slightly away from each other, squeeze into your core, squeeze into your glutes. You're there for 4. Let's start to fire up into those abdominals for 3, 2, and last one. This time we're going to hold it all the way here. So staying in your plank, just start to drop down your right knee, lift it up, left knee drops and lifts. So we're just going for some alternating knees, trying to keep those hips as still as possible. 4 more. Last 2. Pushing all the way up into your downward facing dog. So getting a nice stretch between your shoulder blades, stretching into the back of the legs, pushing into your heels. Start to take your feet out to the side so they are on the sides of your mat. Bring your left hand over to your right ankle. Look up underneath your right armpit, so really pushing into your heels. Left hand goes down. Right hand goes up to that left ankle. Look up underneath your left armpit. Right hand goes down. Just bringing those feet so they are hip width apart. Coming up off of your heels, start to take your knees down, come into your box position. So we're just going to go for a little quick cat-cow to mobilize. So inhale, pull down your shoulder blades, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, draw your belly button in, round through the shoulder blades. Inhale as we release. Exhale, draw in. Bring your back to your neutral. So weight even on your hands and your knees. Thinking of those shoulder blades still slightly pulling away from each other. And we want to go strong in the core so we support that lower back. Right leg's just going to extend all the way out. Find the length down the leg, draw it in. Right leg slides out. So imagining that your toe is sliding through sand so we get some nice length. Weight stays nice and even in the hips so we don't shift over to the left side. Now we don't want that leg going higher than the hip. We want to think of that length and we want to protect that lower back. 3 more like that. For 2. Last one, we're going to squeeze all the way out. We're going to hold it there. Start to draw your knee in. You want to make a C curl with that upper spine. So like what we just did in that warm-up stretch. Draw your knee into your forehead. Inhale, find length through the spine. Extend down your right leg. Exhale, belly button hits the back of the spine. Push into your hands. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, find the length. Exhale as we draw in. Inhale, extend. 4 more. For 3, 2, and last one. We're going to extend the right leg all the way back. Keep reaching down your toes. We're going to tap the toe down, lift up. We lower, squeeze up, lower and lift. For 4, squeezing into that right glute. For 3, 2, and last one. We're going to hold it all the way up. We're going to challenge that balance now. Start to reach out your left hand, hold. So we're reaching for your left fingertips, reaching for your right toes. We're just going to gently rock forward and back. Squeeze forward, draw back. 4, core stay strong. 3, 2, last one. Keep up your right leg. Bring your left hand down. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Now we're going to start to bend the elbows, keep them close to the body as we come into a tricep dip. Push through the hands as we lift up. So we just want to kiss the nose onto the floor. Modification, is to take down that right leg if you need to, but try to keep it up and keep squeezing into that right glute. 3 more, elbows stay close to the body. 2. And last one, we're gonna hold it here. Gently take your right toe down. Start to pivot on your left knee. Left hand comes to the center of your mat. Reach your right arm up so we stack your hips. So here, really important thing, get your ribs to touch your hips so we don't arch in that lower back. We're gonna reach your right leg all the way up. Reach your right arm up over your chest, two-way pull. Start to bring your arm down to the side of your leg. Reach, big semicircle with that arm. Draw in. So keeping core nice and strong. Right leg stays up. 4. Finding your stretch for 3. 2. And last one, reach up your right arm, take your right toe down. Now just carefully coming down onto your left side. Left elbow comes down onto your mat, elbow underneath your shoulder. Your left leg is bent underneath, right leg nice and lengthened on top. So reaching up your arms, making sure your hips and your shoulders are stacked. We're gonna start to lift the hips up into our side half plank. We lower down, lift, lower. So really drawing out of that left side as we lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up. And carefully coming all the way down onto your back. Carefully roll down onto your back into your supine position. So your knees are bent, your feet are hip width apart, your arms are down by your side. Finding your imprint, exhale, draw your right leg to your tabletop. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left leg comes up into your tabletop. So your knees are directly over your hips. We're just gonna start with some single marches. So start to tap down your right toe, keeping that knee at that 90-degree angle, left toe down. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. As the knee comes back in, it stays above that hip joint. Squeeze in. 4 more. 3, 2. And last one, squeezing your knees all the way into your chest. Taking your hands onto your shins. Peel your head, your shoulders up. We want to make a tight little ball. So trying to get your forehead onto your knees. We're going to go straight into single leg stretch. So taking both your hands around your right shin, extend your left leg out. In one quick change, we change and change. So thinking more about the knee coming towards you rather than the leg extending away. You're trying to get that knee onto your forehead every time, trying to get your shoulder blades up a bit higher, drawing in that belly button. You've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, draw your knees in. Carefully lower down onto your mat. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Reach your arms forward. Exhale, peel your head, your shoulders up. We're going straight into scissors. So trying to get those shoulder blades up, shoulders back and down, reaching your fingertips. Right leg comes towards you as the left leg extends away. One quick change, similar to single leg stretch, but this time the legs are nice and lengthened. So we start to work into those obliques. So trying to get that shin onto your nose, seeing if you can come up a bit higher every time with those shoulder blades. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one, carefully draw your knees in. Take your hands around your hamstrings, and you're just gonna give me a gentle little rock all the way up. Carefully swinging your legs around so we can go into that second side. So finding your box position. Shoulder blades slightly pulling away from each other. Core nice and strong. We're just gonna start with that left leg. Left leg slides along the sand, then it reaches, it extends, inhale as we come in. So we're pushing nice and even with the hands into the mat. Back of the neck stays nice and long. Core stays strong. So we support that lower spine. 4 more. For 3, 2. Last one, extending the left leg out. Now left knee starts to bend in. You want to draw the left knee to your nose, C-curl the upper spine, draw the belly button in. Inhale as we extend, find length through the top of the head all the way down to your left toes. Exhale, belly button in, round through the shoulders. Shoulders move away from the ears. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we draw in. Inhale, extend. 4 more, guys, finding that length. For 3, 2, and last one, we're going to extend, reach your leg all the way out, keep pointing down that left toe. Now that left toe is going to tap down, squeeze up and lower. So you should be getting a nice little bite into that left glute squeeze. So that left leg is nice and lengthened. So whatever is behind you, trying to get your toe onto that wall. So nice lengthen through that leg. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it up, starting to test the balance now, keeping the core strong. Start to reach your right arm forward, that two-way pull down from your fingertips down to your toes. Gently, slightly rock forward, rock back, rock forward and back, keeping the core strong. Shoulder blades into those back pockets. Back of the neck nice and long, that nice two-way pull for 3, 2. Last one, leave up your left leg. Gently bring your right hand down. Now this time you're going to take your hands as wide as your mat. So instead of a tricep push-up, we're going to go for a normal push-up. So hands as wide as your mat, keeping that left hip down, left leg up. This time, start to bring your nose down to the mat, kiss your nose to the mat, exhale as you squeeze up. Now with your elbows, still keeping them nice and glued into the body, we don't want them out here. Nice and glued in, pushing through the chest to come up. Modification, take down your left knee if you need to. You've got 4, 3, 2, and last one, holding it up. Now start to tap down your left toe. Bring your right hand to the middle of your mat. Pivot on your right knee. So we turn to face the front. Hip stack, left hip goes on top of the right. Right wrist is underneath the shoulder. We're going to reach that left arm all the way up over your head. Extend, reach through your left toe. So we've got a nice two-way pull. Again, not going into that lower back. Get your ribs to touch your hips. Keeping your left leg up, we're just going to reach. Pull down that left arm. Extend, reach all the way over. So there's a nice stretch into that left side as we reach up and over. And then engaging into that side as we squeeze all the way back. Left leg stays reaching for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Carefully start to come down onto your right side. Coming down onto your right elbow. Your right knee is bent underneath, your left leg is on top, nice and straight. So now we're reaching up that left arm. Hips stay stacked, shoulders stay stacked. Start to lift your hips up, lower down. Squeeze up and lower. Lift and down. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold up. And carefully lower all the way down. Guys, we're just gonna go for one more little bit of core to end. So, feet onto the floor. Hands come to the sides of you. Lift up your right leg. Lift up your left leg onto those tabletops. Your shoulders are back and down. Your chest is lifted. We're just going to tap down your right toe, draw it up. Tap down your left toe, draw it up. So just alternating with those toes, keeping the chest nice and lifted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And last one, we're gonna hold it here. Start to bend into your elbows, extend your legs out, and then bend your knees as you draw up. Extend down, lift up. So those elbows stay nice and close, glued to the body for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it down, and carefully come up. Now just take your legs into a little lower V, reach your arms out, lengthen through the spine, grow through the crown of the head. You're gonna take your left hand, we're gonna twist over to the right leg, take your left hand over to your right foot, and have a nice stretch. Carefully lifting up, come back to the center, so we did a sort of a stretch. We're gonna twist over to that left side. Right hand's gonna reach for that left foot. And carefully coming up, back to center. And guys, that was your 15 minutes total body Pilates workout. I hope you all enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more workouts.